Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be doing my November favorites. I skipped a month. I'm new at this and I'm already bad at it, so sorry, but bear with me. I have a lot this month. I have a lot of inexpensive items and I also have a lot of higher end items, so I'm really excited to talk about them. If you want to see more of these favorite videos or even favorite and hate it videos, let me know. Give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Alright, thanks. Let's dig in since there's a lot to talk about. Okay, so I am just kind of going in some kind of order here. I'm not really sure what kind of order, but we're just going to get right into it. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is foundations. I actually have three. Okay, so I have all three for all different reasons. The first one, the one I'm wearing today, is I only have a tester of it, but it's a Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Foundation. Now, usually I don't get testers, but I feel like I've spent a lot of money on foundations lately, and some of them I haven't been liking. So this time I decided to get a tester, and I love it. It's the one I'm wearing today. It's probably medium to full coverage. It is buildable, but I would say safely it's a medium coverage. It looks good with the brush or the beauty blender. And it's a perfect match for me. It's a 0.5, so I think it looks pretty good. It did wear a little bit around my nose, and when I was wearing glasses earlier, it did kind of rub off, but that's not a big deal. I don't have a foundation that doesn't do those things, so there's that. I really like this. It's a really natural finish, and it just looks so good. Like, it's not matte and it's not dewy. It's just perfect, and I really enjoy it. The next one is the Gorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I got this a while back actually, and at first I was like, man, I don't know why people love this so much. It's okay, it's just a solid foundation, but I got this when I really wanted like a serious glow, and I was like, this is just kind of like a natural look. But now I tried it on again, and I'm like, this is perfect when my skin is good. If I have breakouts and like serious pimples or something, which I generally get one or two during or before that time of the month, then this would not be good for me. But when I just want everything to look seamless and my skin to just look, you know, one tone and no real redness or anything, this does a great job of covering up, but it still gives like a really nice satin look. It's not too luminous, but it's also clearly not matte. It's just a beautiful finish. And the third one I have is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation. I didn't think that I would really like this because I do have dry skin, and I also don't have a lot of problems. I don't have a lot of redness overall. I don't have a ton of, you know, under eye darkness. I don't get a ton of pimples. Again, only that time of the month. But I used this when I did. I had like 3 major pimples going on over here. I also had one down here, and I had some down here between just the stress of what's going on, you know, with the whole election thing and then work and, you know, and the month and everything and time of the month. I was getting pimples, and this covered it up so good. Did not look cakey. The shade 0.5 works really well for me. This could be the lightest shade, so not a surprise, but it's full coverage and it's beautiful. It doesn't budge. And I don't get oily with this either, which usually I at least get, you know, I'm dry, but I get oily like right down the center of my face, and I didn't get oily with this either, and I love it. It's going to be hard to tear me away from this, especially when I have breakouts going on. Jumping into concealer or things like concealers, I have the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector Concealer, and this is in a travel size, but I actually got it in a full size after I got the travel size. So, you can say I've been using this like heck the last couple months. I only opened it probably like a month and a half to 2 months ago, but it's not even that I have dark under eyes, but on days where I feel like I am just not getting enough sleep or I need something to just like wake me up and brighten, this does a beautiful job without, it looks kind of a pinky peach. That pinky peach tone just blends right into your skin. This literally melts in. They need to make everything out of this formula. Like, a foundation would be perfect in this formula. Becca, change it all. Just saying. Make this in a big pot and foundation. Anyways, the next thing I have is the Tarte Shape Tape. This has been a favorite since I got it, but more and more that I wear it, I'm not wearing this actually today, just FYI. But when I wear this, it's flawless. It doesn't crease. It's amazing. It's worth the hype. I hate to say it because I kind of feel like I'm giving in, but this is worth it. $24 for 10 milliliters or 0.338 fluid ounces, which is large for a concealer. I mean, seriously, look at how big this is. I mean, really, this is, you know, huge. And then the doe foot is huge as well. I mean, really. But it really, all you need, all I do in the morning is just go swipe and swipe. Like, just, I don't even go that far. I go like down and then like that, and I'm good. And it covers stuff up. It's full coverage, doesn't crease. It's perfect. And to put over that is this by Hourglass. No, I did not like their foundation, but their powders are beautiful. And I got this in the VIB Rouge sale, so I could get 20% off. And man, am I going to be buying this after, you know, when I have to get it at full price. But this is the Ambient Lining Power in Ethereal Light. I still want to say Ethereal. I'm sorry. But this is beautiful. It, you know, is that finely milled, soft, kind of fluffy powder. But it's bright enough. It has a little bit of luminosity, which I'm okay with. But it just has that, you know, I finally have a powder for under my eyes that doesn't change my under eye. Because even, you know, the ones that look white or really light yellow, I end up darkening up my under eyes for that. And I don't want that. I want something that's going to brighten it. And, you know, it just helps that it's so finely milled, it helps to stop creasing, which is also great. So really, this is the perfect powder for me, whether it's under the eye, in the nose crease right here, or all over the face. It stops creasing and it's light enough for me, so I love it. So the next thing is something actually that I use all the time, and this is probably, honestly, if I had to choose one thing out of all of these things, okay, this may be really hard. If I had to choose, this would be my top 5 in this whole thing, for sure. Probably top 3 even. But this is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Universal Stencil Kit, and I'm wearing this today. And honestly, this is, it's hard to open. It is one of those. This is what it looks like. So you get 3 powders, a highlighting powder, and then a wax. I don't use the wax. I really don't use any except this darker color, but these are all great. If you match any of these brow colors, pick this up, seriously. A lot of stuff isn't dark enough for my eyebrows or isn't the right shade, and this is just the perfect shade up here. I know because I'm blonde and I can get very platinum sometimes, it might seem weird that I would use such a dark shade, but this is more along the lines of my natural hair color right here. And it just looks better. Like, it just blends into my eyebrows. I don't match my hair color with my brows. I used to do that, and I used to actually look like an alien. It was quite scary. People would be like, whoa, why do you have bleach blonde eyebrows? Where are your eyebrows, Lisa? So now I actually match my actual eyebrow color when I'm filling them in. And this is perfect for me. And they stay on all day. This is all day. This is from 7:15 this morning, and it is now 6:15, so yeah, almost 12 hours. I've gotten compliments from everyone in my family on my brows. People ask me like, oh, are you using Anastasia? And I said, no, love them, have their stuff, but this is actually Wet n Wild. My hair colorist this weekend, when I got my hair colored, asked me how my, you know, what I was using on my brows. Like, Wet n Wild is stepping up their game. You also get stencils, you also get a little spoolie, a brush, a little tweezer. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. They do get the job done, but seriously, pick it up. It's like $6, and this is my first one. I use it, literally, I reach for this more than any other brow product. I'm dead serious. Get it, you won't regret it, I promise. Okay, so, oops, sorry. Next up, I'm just kind of going in order. So next up is something I got in my Ipsy bag, which I actually love when I end up loving stuff in my Ipsy bag and my BoxyCharm. And I actually have one from each of those this time, and this is really hard to open. But I said that I wasn't going to probably like this, especially as a highlighter, since it's more of a deep rose gold shade, and you know, I'm fair skin and this is for a highlighter. It is literally called rose gold, but it's illuminating face highlighter by the brand Vintge, and this is hefty. Like, this is plastic, but this is like hefty, heavy plastic. It has a really nice mirror, which, hey, if you watched the video, you saw me first diss this mirror and then realized that I was so stupid that I still had the film on, and this mirror is actually great. But this is so pigmented, but still, I just dropped it, sorry. But here is a swatch of it right there. I mean, look at that. Holy crap. I mean, that is some serious shine, and it is soft and just gorgeous, and you could really see those rosy golden tones in there. Oh, it's gorgeous. And I'm sorry, I am wearing it today, and it's probably teetering on that line of like, yo girl, you got a line just down your face, but I'm gonna wear it. I just don't care. I like it that much. And I mean, you can tell me, does it look good? Does it not look good? I don't know. I love it. I think it's such a gorgeous color. Maybe I should put it on my eyes instead of my cheeks, but I just don't care. I love it. Okay, so my next favorite is not going to be a surprise, but it is the Anastasia of Beverly Hills collaboration with Mario, the Master Palette by Mario. I know you can still get these at Macy's. They also just put them up on the Anastasia website. So it is limited edition, but you can still grab these. And these are gorgeous colors. You know, I have my review either up or coming up. I still have to edit it, so it's either going to be before this video or after it. So just keep an eye out for it or go check it out. But it is a favorite. I love it. Every color is great. I do wish this one was more pigmented, and this one. I don't know what ended up with these two end colors. They're not bad. They're more like your solid Anastasia colors, but everything else is just above and beyond anything Anastasia has ever done. I like it more than the Renaissance palette. Usually because I'm fair tone, I like more cooler shades, and the only thing it is missing for me is a bright white shade. I know this looks like on camera like it's bright white. It's not. It's more of a champagne color. It's not light enough for me to highlight with. But, you know, what can I do? These are perfect muted jewel tone shades for the fall and winter. Pick it up. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. I'm going to literally hit pan on some of these rather quickly, which I don't know the last thing I hit pan on, to be honest. So there is that. The next thing is from the BoxyCharm, and this is the Studiomakeup On The Go eyeshadow palette. And the thing with this is I don't see an actual name for this palette, but we got another palette of theirs in a BoxyCharm 2 months ago, and it was so great. So I was so excited to see that this was in the palette, especially because it retails for $50, and I paid $21 for the box. The shadows are great. You only get 9, so I know $50 sounds crazy, but they are pigmented and blendable. My biggest thing is I don't have a lot of time in the morning, so even if something's pigmented and beautiful, I don't have time to blend. Blend for me, eyeshadow blend for me. So these are more like fall. The other one was like more your basic neutrals, browns, whites, blacks, like your basic neutrals. This has a little hint of fall in it, and you can see a beautiful champagne, beautiful shimmer like burgundy, a matte burgundy, a stone gray down here, a nice like cool tone taupe, a bright white, like a cream matte for all over your lid, a bright white shimmer. I mean, they have it all in here. This is the only palette I need to bust out. I don't need anything else, which I appreciate. For $50 though, put in a mirror. That's all I'm saying. Okay, put in a mirror. But it is great. I love it. I used it today actually, so there are some rosy tones in there, and I love it. The last eyeshadow palette is, sorry, this is a long video, but I have a lot of favorites. So my last favorite is the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette. It is humongous, so let me just try to fit this in here. These are just gorgeous. They speak for themselves. These are all metals up here. A lot of people say they have trouble with tinsel. I don't have any trouble. They're so soft. I will swatch the tinsel for you. Every video I see says people love the entire palette except tinsel. So here's the swatch. I mean, that is a pretty silver color right there. And I mean, I just don't, like, it's not patchy. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Hi, son. Like, I don't get any patchiness. I don't know. Like, maybe I bought mine I bought mine also for the Rouge sale, so this had been out a month or two. Maybe at the first batch, they just didn't get that formula right. Maybe for like the next batches they did. I don't know, but I love them. Everything. I mean, even the purple shade here, people are saying just those two. I mean, these are like, whoa. These are so pigmented. I just, look at that. I mean, they are gorgeous shades. And they blend like a dream too. Call me crazy, but I mean, here you go. This is $60, but I'm going to tell you, with all the shades you get in here, you really don't need another palette. If you need one palette for both, I mean, look at these neutrals. Neutrals right here. These are all your basics. You know, and then you have every shimmer that you could want. You have some fun colors right here. You have it all. So I say go for it. Okay. Next up, I mean, these are so pigmented. Look at them still in my hand. Okay, next up I'll do lip products. So I have 2 lip products, and the first one is really why I wanted to do a favorites video. This was given to me by my sister because she's the best. But this is the NYX Matte Lipstick, and this is in the shade MLS 15 Whipped Caviar. The only kind of caviar I can afford. So this is the color. It is literally your perfect fall mauve-y nude. So some mauves can get light, some can get a little bit darker. This is perfect. This is the one I'm wearing right now. I am using this so much. I'm wearing it to work. I'm wearing it when I need a quick lippy. I mean, I've already used a lot. I probably used half of it already, and I've only had it for a few weeks. I don't know why she didn't like the color. It looks... Colors like this look great on her. She looks great and everything, but she found another color that she liked more, so she gave it to me, and Mama wasn't gonna say no. So I know I'm gonna keep going for this color. This is the color I've been going to more than any other color, which is shocking because usually falls I wear a lot of more bright purples and stuff, but I just love it too much. Another one is, funny enough, a nude, but I had to mention this. I got this in some kind of little kit, and this is probably my favorite nude liquid lipstick and my favorite liquid lipstick formula, but this is the Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade Sellout, and this really is just your perfect nude with just a hint of peach, like just a hint. And it is, I don't know if it has a smell. I haven't smelled. It does have a vanilla smell, but I mean, there you go. I've been using it so much and I couldn't even remember. So if you're sensitive to smell, don't worry about it. It's not that strong, but I'll put the color right here. And it's a little bit deeper of a nude, so it's nice for the fall and the winter. You know, it's not a summer nude, it's a fall nude. And the thing is too, I don't wear liquid lipsticks to work because I don't have time to be annoyed with my lips at work. This one though, wears so comfortably that I wore it to work, ate all day, and it still looked great. I love it. This is this is my new favorite formula. So I also love this color. It is perfect. I have this in something else. I can't remember the name, but I have another shade too, Child Star, something like that. And that one's gorgeous too. It's a very light nude. This one I think is better for the fall. This is just gorgeous. Try it out if you can. It's wonderful. Okay, I only have 4 things left, but I get to say them all at once. I'm sorry this is long again, but I have 4 lip glosses from Wet n Wild. I randomly saw these. Oh wait, these are not the last things. I have one other thing after this, but this is from the brand Wet n Wild, and again, Wet n Wild is stepping up their game on pretty much everything. I am really just impressed. The thing I love about these is these are like fun holiday colors. And okay, I will do swatches, but let's do the first one. The things I love about these is that these are fun, but still wearable. Like, this is something that I will actually wear out, and they're so beautiful. I love it. So let's do the swatches. Okay, so the first one is called Boogie White Lights, and this is like a white with iridescent sparkles. Anything iridescent, whether it's nail polish, makeup, clothing, calls my name, I'm going to have it, period. So I don't smell anything. Maybe a slight vanilla smell, but oh my god, I'm not left-handed. This is so bad, guys. So I'm so sorry, but this may be really bad swatches. Oh my god, I just love how it looks in the light. It looks white, and then you move your hand, and it's got a purple pink sheen to it. Oh, yes. So there it is. I mean, come on. Put on, like, a nude lipstick. You know what? I like this one so much. Let's put this on over it. Over the lipstick I'm wearing now. I mean, even if we just left it right in the middle, it just brings such, like, look at my lips, like, just look even more, just a little bit more plump, glossy. Oh, I love it. So here is the Boogie White Lights. These were $2.99 each, by the way. They're gorgeous. Okay, the second one is Ring My Bellbottoms. Same kind of smell, not really anything. This one is more of a yellow gold. Okay, I'm really bad with my left hand. This is awful, guys. Okay, so I put it right above that. So there is that one. And these are pigmented. These are pigmented enough to wear on their own, but they're not so pigmented that you can't put them over a lipstick, obviously, or a liquid lipstick or something. So I think that's great, and they're comfortable. They're not sticky. Like, it feels kind of like water on my lips, honestly. The next one is the Loco Potion. And this one has, like, kind of like a peachy orange with gold shimmer. No smell. Oh my god, I'm so bad with my left hand. I'm so sorry, guys. These swatches, I'm sure, are me, not Wet n Wild's fault, if anything is bad. But this one is the least pigmented, but it still has that beautiful peachy with gold shimmer in it. And the last one is Moxie Brown, and I think this one will be really popular. Personally, the light iridescent one is my favorite just because I think it's so fun. But this one I think will be really popular, and it is like your classic brown shade with gold sparkles in it as well. There's a color that I'm thinking of to describe this, and it's just not coming to mind. Bronze. It's a bronzy shade. I don't know why I couldn't think of that, but this one's going to be really popular. I bet you. Just saying. And there is that up there. I mean, seriously, look how they look like glass. Like, they really are gorgeous. I mean, I could put another one on top of my whips. Can't talk. I'll put this one. Let's see how. Not sticky at all. I mean, these look so good and they're still so wearable. I would totally wear this to a holiday party. The next two things are again by Wet n Wild, and these were also $2.99. I think this is like a holiday set, but these are loose pigments, and you get 0.07 ounces. But look at this. This is a lot of pigment. You will not go through this in your whole life. These are beautiful, pigmented, and super finely milled. And the best part is they have a lid. They have a lid with a little shaker. A lot of times, a lot of places, you'll just unscrew and there will be all the pigment. You'll have to try to dip your brush in just enough or spill a little bit out and then it spills all over. The powder gets everywhere. All you gotta do is just dump what you want in there and voila, you're good to go. So this one is called Red on My Copper. So obviously this is going to be a copper shade. And here that is right there. I mean, it's just, and the thing too is I've been wearing the other one that I'm about to show you as my highlight because these are so finely milled and they're just beautiful, and you can apply how much pigment you want. They really are the perfect eyeshadow, eyeliner. You could put this on top of lips because it is so finely milled. So if there was a liquid lipstick you liked, but you wanted to make it metallic, put this up. There was another shade that I did not get because they didn't have it. They were all out, so I'm going to be on the lookout for that. This one is called KungFoo Lightning. Again, it has that nifty little top, but you can see it's like a bright kind of, how would I explain this? Just very bright, like yellow. I know that's like the worst. Yeah, like a bright kind of yellow, but like look at that shine. And this is a good highlight for me. It's going to be hard because I am so pale, but it is like this nice, just yellow gold. So this is more of a bronzy. This one's more of a yellow gold. And, I mean, they just have great pigment. I barely have put any, I mean, look, I still have all that on the cap. I mean, these are worth it. It's Wet n Wild. You get so much. You can mix it with stuff. It's totally worth it. So anyways, oops, sorry. I've dropped like everything today. Anyways, I know this video was long, but I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you've tried out anything below. Let me know if you are going to go out and pick anything up. Let me know if there's something that you dislike here and why it doesn't work for you. I would love to know your thoughts. What are you excited for this holiday season? Not so much palettes, but just new stuff coming out. I'm getting back into seeing what else is out there. So let me know your November favorites and you know what you're going to try out for December. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I'll talk to you later. Bye guys. Thanks for stopping by.